Welcome everyone to Forza Motorsport 6, and today we're taking a look at the 1967 Volvo 123GT. Now this was newly released in the car pack, the Logitech G car pack, on a Tuesday, and it's not only my favourite car from the car pack, but it's also one of my favourite cars to be newly featured to the Forza Motorsport series in general. So yeah, I think it's not only a brilliant looking car, but it's also one of the better performing cars from the era that were more common. And yeah, I just think it's a cracking little car. So yeah, let's take a look at the engine. You can see it's got dual carburetors on it, and it's a 1800cc inline 4. The engine itself is actually from a Volvo P1800, which is another car that I think should be on this game. And yeah, it's got 115 horsepower, 112 foot-pounds of torque, and yeah, it's naturally aspirated. So yeah, it's not all that much power, but it only weighs 2,515 pounds, so it's not like it's got a lot of weight to lug around. And yeah, it's a pretty fun and quick car for the amount of horsepower and weight that it has. Also quite practical if you're ever thinking of buying one of these. I certainly would if I could have the money. But yeah, pretty typical interior for the time. But yeah, I think it's a cracking car and it's really fun to drive, and yeah, we'll get on the track and I'll show you it. Here we are on the track. We're on Hockenheim National Circuit, so it's not the longest track ever, but it will show off this car perfectly well. And yeah, first lap I won't talk, I'll just race it so you can get the feeling for the car, and then on the second lap I'll talk you through it, see what I like about it, and yeah. Right, see you in the second lap. So yeah, like I said, it's by no means the quickest car ever. 115 horsepower is not going to make for a really quick car, but it's potent, it's lively, and it's really fun. And for a car from the time, which is basically just a slightly upgraded standard version of a Volvo 130. I really get the numbers mixed up. Yeah, it's just basically a Volvo car that didn't have a lot of power to start with, didn't even have a lot many features on it, and they just upgraded it and fettled with it a fair bit. Yeah, the standard version didn't even have wind mirrors on it, didn't even have an alternator, didn't even have a tachometer like it does on the dashboard there. this also has a special steering wheel. But yeah, it uses the high compression inline 4 engine from the P1800 really well. 115 horsepower, something that weighs this much, really does have a good effect. Plus I like the sound of it. And for a car from the time, it handles really well, quite frankly. There's not a lot of body roll. I mean, if you compare this to, say, a DB5, which is infinitely more powerful and luxurious and etc., this doesn't roll anywhere nearly as much as that. Plus the brakes are good. And yeah, does the job. It's by no means probably the most exciting car you could ever think of, but for me, it's the perfect case of a car I've never heard of before, and then just enjoying the hell out of it when I finally have on this game. It's happened plenty of times, and this is one of the best out of the lot, really. I would really like that P1800 on here. If you've never heard of it, take a look at it, because it is a great looking car. Also featured in the TV series The Saint with Roger Moore of James Bond fame. So yeah, a TV car that should really be in this game. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.